because people can actually sit down and trace where Amebo came, the origin of Amebo.
And she was in my DM saying all sorts of things.
Oh my God.
She said this, she said that, your boyfriend told me, my boyfriend told me this and this and this.
Oh,
In my mind, I was like, it was just out of a place of love. I think the last thing I ever want to get involved with is a guy situation. And if I see where they're talking about people,
How
talking
do you
against
do?
others, I really try to not join the conversation.
if it's less weighty, I mean, okay,
You just fash it.
flash it.
They can talk.
I don't send you. Like,
Exactly.
and then, like Agape say, you cannot beat me.
Yes,
You
and imagine
get
the
it.
business page.
Your page.
Yes, your page, what you sell, and then under the
Now
comments,
go
things
to
like
your profile to like
view it. So and then you see
Interesting.
people say things like, "Oh, you want me to
Buy
buy
you.
you sell," and this kind of
Go on
bitter
that
person you
It's
are.
actually a new name for casting Amebo, because what do you mean you listen, you don't just
in this social media era, how do we like handle all this
You need to verify something before you do it, and don't be the one to start a rumor.
Are we saying that Amebo is a bad thing or a good thing? Welcome back, everyone, to another wonderful episode of Stone Circle Podcast. Let's talk safety and preach peace of mind.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jennifer, and today again, I'm going to be your host for this episode. All right. To get right into it, I'm going to introduce the topic to you guys before I go into introduce the people I have here with me on the set. All right. So the topic for today is guys, today is the spicy one. It's a spicy one today.
Yeah.
So it is Amebo. How Amebo can land you in hot Gbese. It's not just basic, hot one, and how to stay safe. Remember. So all we preach is safety and peace of mind. All right, let's go into it. I'm going to introduce to you our very beautiful co-host joining us again today, because she has been here before. She's joining us again today. I'll just let her introduce herself.
Hi everyone, guys. I missed you. I hope you guys missed me though. So I still remain Chini, your favorite co-host. If I say that, and Zanda, I missed you.
Favorite?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
missed
know.
you.
I mean, this is the 6th episode.
Right, I missed you guys, and Zanda, I missed you. All right, so
Missed
please
you
don't
too.
be envious. So today, I like the topic of today. Actually, I must confess, I love it. I mean, we're all guilty of it. Yeah, I am. So, guys, welcome. So, Zanda, let's get right into it.
Okay. I think she's all, riled up and ready to spew her guts, because I think this topic
am.
is calling out Chini right now. Okay, guys, we have two amazing personnel right here with us in the studio, and I would like to introduce them to you. So they'll be our guests, and guess what? They're joining us physically here. This one is not online and all these things. So, guys, let's go into it. So I'll be introducing the first guest, and Chini will go over to introducing the second.
Okay.
So the first person here is Elumi Joseph Emanuela. Yeah. So just something brief about her, or would you like to do that? Okay. All right. So Elumi is she's a social media enthusiast, and a public speaker, and she's repping the what's it called? Lasso debate community, or society, debating society. Elumi has been going around doing wonders, like acing events and coming out like superb. And she's also the vice president of Young Grammarian Hub. And also, guys, she just recently ventured into food content creation.
Wow.
Like most of our guests has always been like that, just towing the line of food and content creating and everything. Thank you for joining us today, Belum. Say hi to our viewers.
Hi everybody. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Wow, you're welcome, Bellamy. So right on to it, we have our second guest speaker. She's an amazing lady, I tell you. She's a content writer and she's also a fashionista. So guys, welcome Agape Love Kanta. Agape Love, please say hi.
Hi.
Okay, I'm just like Bellamy. Would you like to No, tell us something about you.
You can imagine.
Just
Oh, come on.
I'm
Okay,
I'm curious.
my name is Agape
Okay.
Love, and I'm a student of Lagos State University, a 300 level student actually, and I'm a YouTube creator and a content creator and
Nice.
also a writer. So,
Wow.
Interesting.
Oh my god, that's a lot of abilities in there, a lot of skills, I must tell you. Welcome once again,
thank
Agape
you.
Love.
Welcome, welcome, Agape Love. I'm just
Thank you.
curious. Your name
Mm-hmm.
sounds amazing, Agape
Like,
Love.
Thank
I
you.
didn't know you're Biafran too.
Would you like to go with Agape Love or just Love?
Agape Love is fine, or Agape is fine.
Oh, Agape
Okay.
instead of Love.
Mm.
Interesting. Thank you
Okay.
very much, Agape. All right, guys, beautiful viewers, thank you once again for joining us on this episode. And guys, you've seen us, everybody, the host, co-host, guests, and sit tight. We'll jump into it shortly. All
Yeah.
right, so before we go on, I'd like to do a brief recap about last week episode, the fifth episode. So last week we talked about catfishing, catfish chronicles rather. So last week it was all about social media scam, both emotional scam, financial scam, and
Mm-hmm.
catfishing in general. And guys, if you have not seen that episode, please go and see that episode. I'm sure you won't want to miss the content. All right, that's it for a recap. And diving into today's topic, like I said, we are going to be talking about how Amebo can land you in hot Gbese
Hot
and how
Gbese.
to stay safe. So, going into it, guys, let's do this. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, has any of us been in a situation where you encountered like Amebo, encountered what hearsay, she said, he said, actually caused like a major outbreak, like a major buzz boost. Has anybody experienced something like that? Have you been in that situation yourself as a student? Have you been in that kind of situation?
Yes, I have.
A
Oh
cafe, let's
wow.
hear it. That's why we are here for. Our
I'm
viewers,
telling
guys,
you.
everybody here, you all are going to join in this army boss today
Mm-hmm.
because that's what we are going to do, Tatafu.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
if you're not guilty today, we are getting there.
Okay, so I think it was one time where I was still doing GPEB, and it was concerning relationship anyways. And so a friend of mine, there were two actually, a boy and a girl, they were in a relationship, and
Mm-hmm.
you know how they say that you shouldn't put your mouth in love.
Ah,
When people are in
relationship
love,
matter.
you should not put your mouth inside. But yeah, I got my mouth inside, and
Oh.
it backfired at me anyways.
Okay.
I'm just going to give you a brief
Recap.
story of everything. So they were in a relationship, and so they were dating, and I think they had issues, and they were looking for advice, and so they reached out to a couple of my friends, and I did like I didn't hear it because I didn't
Okay.
want to put my mouth, but I wanted to say something. But then I
Okay.
was waiting for them to
Come
speak
to
to
you.
me first
At least your own army will get great.
before I before I say anything. But then
Interesting.
before they could reach out to me, I already went to go and meet the girl. And so,
Ah.
okay, no. What happened was the guy came to meet me first and said, "Oh, this how my baby's reacting. This how she's doing. Blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada." And so, from the love I have in my heart, I said what I needed to say. And so, after I
Unsolicited
said
advice.
after I said everything I wanted to say, out of a place of love,
Oh,
again out of a
okay.
place of love,
Oh, okay.
and
And not amiibo.
not out of a place of love. But of course, I enjoyed the story of everything that was happening.
Okay.
In case you guys are watching it, let me not say too much. But anyways, so after I said everything, and I mean, he acted like he has heard everything
Everything
and he
you
was
said.
going to go back to
Mm.
put in my advice, and
What did you
and then
advise? Did you advise he leave the girl? Say the
well,
Oh.
truth.
well,
Mm.
well, I did.
Okay.
It was needed.
Tatafo.
It was actually needed that he should leave her. But then I didn't say that he should actually leave her, but
I
I mean,
understand. I understand. You cut
Well.
so yes,
two corners.
I did. And so after I said everything, I realized that they went behind my back and
I'm made up.
they made up.
Oh wow.
And after they made up, my
Your name
Advice.
Lovely advice
became the topic.
Came to light.
there, and then she was in my DM saying all sorts of things.
Oh my god.
She said this, she said that. Your boyfriend told me, my boyfriend told me this and this and this.
Oh,
In my mind, I was like, it was just out of a place of love, but I didn't know how to explain it because she had already gone and started insulting me and saying things like,
Oh
I
my
had to
god.
get then I don't understand. Why did you say the thing that I did not even say? And
Every-
added Jara to everything. But then at the end of the day, he was still on me, but I blocked him anyways. But it was still
Yeah, the drama and
The drama
everything.
and
I can
it
imagine.
was too much.
Oh,
Like, putting your mouth there.
Okay, you got yourself into that mess, by the way. I know a lot of us here are guilty because when they come to you from relationship people, when they come to you, they want you to tell them the truth, how you think they should handle this, and when you do, they will use you and settle. And that's what they do.
And they'll call back for you.
They'll just use you and settle. I'm so sorry that you were in that situation. Thank you very much. Do you have anything to share, Pelumi?
I don't think I've been in that kind of situation. Most time I like to just really be on my own and I just
Mind your business.
Yeah, I've not really been in the midst of something like that. Or something similar, but I wouldn't really call it Amebo because this is my friend and then she was telling me too about her boyfriend thing and all. And so I also gave advice like
Leave him.
not really like something like that though. Something like that. And they were already like the thing is that they were already even like
Did they come back together?
The relationship was I think so. I don't know. So that's
okay.
So, but like
Alright.
she was telling me about the whole thing why they broke up and all. So I was like, oh yeah, that's how they do these things. But then it wasn't Amebo. I mean, my friend was telling me what that she was
You
crying
think?
and all.
You think
Yeah, I
it
mean-
wasn't Amebo?
It's my friend. and
Because
she's
you could have
telling
just
me
mind your business, like
Yeah.
Agape. She could have just minded her business, keep her mouth sealed, and peace of mind and everything.
They told you, Sha.
But
So,
then-
yeah, she told me, and so I said, "Oh, that's how I think from this action, it simply means she's not interested, or they just do your thing, mind your business." And so that was it. We don't talk often as before, but the one time I went to visit her, he's on our phone screen.
Oh,
Ah.
Back together, and so I felt somehow I'm like, no, because you didn't ask the person. I
Do you
mean,
understand?
so I'm like,
And you gave this kind
yeah,
of
give some
advice.
Hey, you go and tell him that. And that time I broke up, Ella told me this. So I don't know.
That's weird. Wow, women and their wahala. No be here. And in your case, if it's a guy that you told, and you went to go and tell the babe, that's crazy.
I mean, love matters.
He even screenshotted it. He didn't even tell her like voice note.
Wow.
As they don't even
And
beat
he
yourself.
not screenshot the response. So he covered his own part and left my own side and used his mouth to tell the girl his own part.
That's crazy. Like you said, it's love situation, love matters, love relation. Their own. Don't just put mouths for them. That's what I will have to say.
Sharing all the stories, like, do you think, when someone comes to you, I mean, sharing their stories, sharing their problems,
Pains.
yeah, and you trying to advise or trying to tell the person what to do, don't you think it leads to misunderstanding? I mean, from Agape and from Bulumi's story.
So what do you suggest that they don't tell them what to do, and maybe you listen, they come and tell you, you just listen and then you keep quiet, or you just say, God will help people.
Really? I mean, I'm really misunderstanding because both cases now, okay, for Agape, it led to a misunderstanding. I mean, she had to block them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she got
And maybe
mind.
lost the friendship in the process.
No.
But then you just had to.
Exactly.
Are you serious? Wow. So for me, I just think like what you were asking. I just think that, man, God will help you people. Because I've had my own quote of that kind of thing where you advise your friend, your girlfriend for that matter, against relationship in school. Then, my friend, they will come. The boy, she doesn't even need to tell me. Like, I see these things. They always fighting in the lodge, fighting in the accommodation. That people will come out and gather for them.
Wow.
At a point, he had to pull out like 2 pieces of her hair from her head. Like, it was that bad. And then she'll come to my room and she'll be like, I'm done. I'm never going. In fact, I'm going to go and move my things. I'm going to go and move my things and pack her. And because I have been telling you since, and each time I tell you, after some time, you still carry yourself and go back. Well, I don't want to be called, they will tell me who asked
Enemy
you.
of progress.
My dear, do you understand?
That's
Do you,
the
exactly, especially when you don't have a boy, they'll be like your eye. And the
Your
boy
eye
used
is
to
there.
treat her very well. Bought her iPhone 14, then no,
Oh,
14 Pro Max. Took her shopping. Do you understand? I'll just get, she'll
Please
cry,
say
cry,
it,
cry.
say it. We're here to discuss it all.
She'll
Please.
just cry, 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 say everything, say everything. I'll just be, God will help you people.
Uh-huh.
Pray for him now. He will change, don't worry. Cause I beg, I don't want the one where I go dey waka for night. Person go gang me, beat me up. Cause I was even fearing the boy. I was even scared of the boy at the point. So, man, so that's just to answer your question that
Yeah.
I will not advise. Do you understand?
I have a reservation. So
Okay.
in that case now,
Mhm.
because we're trying to stay out of people's business.
Business.
The person is your friend. What if he goes ahead to kill? Like, is it until you kill your friend and you start
Exactly. I was about to
before you
say
be like,
that.
oh, I should have advised her. I mean, in situations like this, that's what we call like speak up. We tell people, we encourage people to speak up, and then so I say because we don't want to be like in their business or something, we don't. Well, of course, that relationship is not healthy, and nobody is
Exactly.
supposed to pamper unhealthy relationships.
Mhm.
So I don't think in the process of trying to let me not put my mouth, let me mind my business and drink water, they should just
Something
let
bad.
the relationship continue.
Yeah.
So they're like both sides of the coin.
Very
I don't know how we
dicey.
can balance
So
that.
what if you give advices but then the person doesn't listen? What then do you do?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's where
I
this
guess-
comes
What then
in,
do you
actually.
do?
So
So
when
I
you have
guess-
continuously kept advising them and they are proving to be deaf and
Probably
all
like
this,
block you or
do you
just
understand?
go in
And
then you know
your
you've done
life.
your part. They always say like the most stubborn person is always people in love. People that they are the ones that
You can't advise
they are
them.
deaf, they are blind, everything. Love is blind. It's
So-
actually very, very blind, guys.
So
It's
with
really,
this, we
really-
can say that okay, it's just say it. I mean, whether they take the advice or not, just say it.
And just like Agafe, they tell me you are Amebo.
I mean, tell me I'm able now.
But
Here's the
you're
way you
trying.
can stay safe and be in the middle, and then you don't even tag your member when they come back together.
Interesting. But
That's
Sha,
a
like
good
I said,
one.
that guy, I'm still scared of him. I can't see him. I'll run. Because I'm sure that girl is telling him everything I'm telling her. And that was the reason why I had to keep quiet at some point. Because the way he started giving me evil eyes.
Exactly, you
Yeah.
know when they're actually
Do you
telling
understand?
they are
When
saying
is that?
something because if they usually talk to you, they usually like play
Play
with
with
you or
you.
something, you see
All
that
of it just-
they'll begin to be
Like a distance.
restriction and all, and then
Exactly.
you know
He started giving me evil eyes. I'll be like, hey.
comments, you know that.
Do you understand?
there's something-
I'll pass in there. I mean, you just like the whole attitude. I say, I beg, I know they talk again before they will do something bad, and that's just me being safe.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just me being safe. Exactly. Wow. Thank you very much, everyone.
Right.
That
That
has
was
been really
really a round of conversation.
eye-opening, guys. So for us, all of us, or maybe not, Emanuela, maybe not for you. You think you should give your advice, even if they term you Amebo.
But I can tell you can play safe.
I'm
Play
in the
safe.
Your
middle.
advice. Yes, stay in the middle.
Have you ever been on the receiving end of Amebo, like you are the victim that they actually gossiped about? Well, how do you react? What is your reaction?
For me.
Like it's like normal for you.
Mm.
I mean, people always talk.
Oh.
People always say something good. Always, especially when they don't like you. Especially when they see you. How do
The
I put it?
competition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People would always want to say something bad about you, and I really do not send you.
Wow. Interesting. Have you ever been those people that will always want to say bad things about? Maybe there is this girl in your class, she's always hot, and you'll be like, you know, your group of friends, people will come together and be like, say this girl get sugar daddy. Because I have a clique there. I had a clique in school. Every time we come to class early. That was in 100 level, 200 level though, before
And
I
by the
came.
door side.
And we sit together so that anybody that is coming in, we assess them from head to toe. Say, look at what this man is wearing. Okay, oh, this one Hanya, she's going day by day. Do you understand? So have you ever been those people?
I did one just yesterday. I'm not even going to lie. I did one yesterday. I'm not even going to lie.
And you are not scared that those people will find out that you said something like this.
Okay. I mean, this topic, I love it. I really do.
Even if they hear, they cannot beat me now.
Yeah.
But I think they can beat me.
Exactly.
It's not like they cannot beat me, but I think that they cannot.
And he's the one that paid them really well. They wait for you and beat the living daylight out of your head.
I'm not being in that situation. I don't want to be in that situation.
But you cut him about people.
You know what? We also pray for her so they don't beat her one day.
That's crazy because
Even
I
with my
know.
sister, I do it a lot. I do it sometimes. Especially
How?
when I see that when it comes to like dressing, then
Exactly,
I
women.
see people that are not dressed. Or you're dressed a certain type of way. Of course, I'm going to
Comment.
Of course, I'm
Yeah.
going to comment. Of course, I'm going to say, especially if maybe you're not wearing a nice wig.
Oh, wig, sponge. Sorry.
For all those tablets, of course, I'm going to say
Okay. I pity you. You are coming for the tablets now. If they come back for you, I hope you stand.
don't worry, I need to say it to their face. So I just pray that.
So when you are on the
They don't hear
receiving
you.
end, you don't just bother. You don't feel bothered.
Because I know that I do it to people. So of course people
You
will
should
do
be
it
ready to
too.
receive it. What about you?
Yes.
Have you ever been on the receiving end? They said something so
Yeah.
bad about you that hurt you really well. How do you handle that? Like,
A lot. As for me, I don't know. At first, I felt like I always feel bad, but then later on, I just got used to
It was
like there's
fashion.
nowhere they would. Like I've never been to a school, and in a way, I'm always like this subject because I just realized that I go to a school or somewhere, and I'm just someone that like teachers like, lecturers
Exactly.
like, is she the only one? She just got here, and then this. Remember when I was in secondary school, I got to that school SS2, and I was given a impression because that same SS2
Wow.
where there are people that have been there like primary school,
Yes,
and they didn't
like
go.
since
What's that about her?
just
So
one.
most times, even relationship, and that's one thing I do not ever like to. That's not somewhere I don't like to be caught. If I think the last thing I ever want to get involved with is a guy situation. So I got into one like that, and in school. So there's this guy. He's late now.
God bless
He
his
died
soul.
while we were still in school. Though. And I always sit down with him, and then I love reading novels very well. Then I
Okay.
really love it. I could actually go to junior school, and be friends with juniors just so I could borrow storybooks or novels from them. And so I started sitting with this guy normally, just sitting with him casually. The girl in school just there, and I didn't even have any pain. And then suddenly I started hearing things like, "Oh, Ella and this guy. Oh, we don't want a second wife." And I was like, "What?" So I only know when I got to know, like, because it doesn't look like someone is in a relationship. And the girl in the relationship doesn't look like someone in a relationship.
Do you
I'm like,
understand?
wait, so we are in a relationship. I don't know, and I promise you, I don't have anything. It was so bad. Like after school, it almost led to a kind of bulletin, but it didn't get to that. But like after school, like, oh, leaving me. I'm like, hey, wow. And so I really cried that day.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Like
So
social
then
media bullying, they started following you up and
Yeah,
all.
they after school that day, there's this particular game that she's always like acting like the boss of her clique.
Oh, they waited for you after
Yeah, like
school.
we don't want you. I don't want to mention name. She's the real this one. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I didn't know this was going to happen, but I gave kind of space from the guy since then.
That's
Because I
bad.
sit at the front, he sit at the back, but I would always come sit at the front. And so I'm like, I'm not even the one going here, this guy. And
He's
then I
the
didn't
one,
even see
like,
the way they were saying
Exactly. It was just
yes, I was just
platonic
there, like,
friendship.
just
Yeah.
friendship, yeah. And so, yeah, I've been receiving, and so many times they'll talk about you to like, oh, this one she the only one in class, or this one like she was natural person. Always
So
this
how
one,
do you
always this
treat
way.
it? How do you deal with it? You said you used to care about it, but
Yeah, I used to care
obviously-
why, but then when I got like senior secondary school, like that period, even though I got sad, but I just forgot about like I'm already used to this, and then getting to university, so I do not even care anymore. Like
You just move
but
on.
I don't sit with cliques like we talk about people. I really
Okay,
don't like
so
it.
you don't
That's
do
why
that.
I said yeah, I don't do that. I don't really like talking about people.
Wow.
Even if I have a comment about someone, I'll just keep it.
Swallow it.
And if I see where they're talking about people, talking
How do you
against
do?
others, I really try to not join the conversation. Even like I enjoy the gist.
Yeah, you can
So
enjoy it.
down,
Just
like,
sit quiet.
But I'm enjoying it. But I
You will
don't
not
get involved.
contribute.
Yes, because I know like what you can do. I know what you did to me, so I
To
just
you,
don't really
exactly.
like talk. But sometimes I can say something. This person did this thing, and then we'll try
You
to
just
talk
throw
about
one.
somebody. Yeah, throw one. Like, at home, my promise is always very harmless. Very harmless. I don't
Very
know if this is a bitch that kind of thing.
you're a
But
good
it's
person.
always very harmless. Person. Yeah, I try not to really like.
You're actually a good person. Very nice. Wow.
But
Wow,
actually, I
so
feel like
sweet.
okay, this the reactions you get just being talked about, like being on the receiving end.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a question of the content of the amebo.
So the how you feel is actually what
The
was
content.
is being gossiped about.
Like if the stuff is very weighty or not, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
exactly.
think that's another thing. Yeah.
So if it's less weighty, I mean, okay,
You just fash it.
just wash it.
They can talk.
I don't send you. Like,
Exactly.
and then, like Agape say, you cannot beat me.
You understand? With exactly.
Yeah.
a new name for Amebo. Actually, I feel like that is actually a new name for casting Amebo. Because what do you mean you listen? You don't just. Wow, that's great. So for someone like me, I just think I really do not care because I talk about people a lot, and I am on Agape's side. Because girl, go and find your clique and gossip with them. I just gossip. It's just that, like you said, don't make it like it shouldn't be something very
Yes, something very
extreme.
wasted.
Like
Because
just know to not hurt people.
that.
Exactly. Just know to not hurt people's emotions and everything. Because that's when they will want to come back for you. And when people are very vengeful, man, they will want to teach you a bitter lesson. Because people can actually sit down and trace where Amebo came, the origin of Amebo. Because when they hear from this person, they'll go and meet this person. You tell them how you heard it. Like they can actually sit down and trace it, and hence you have not been safe actually. You have carried yourself and put inside trouble. So I have you ever experienced that kind of thing, like that hot Gbese? Because that maybe landed you in police station or let me hear from you guys because I actually something just came to my head now that happened in school then. So have you ever been like they took you to security this thing in school?
No.
Let's hear it.
Because of all right, so what actually happened was then in my 100 200 level I was staying like in a hostel, not school hostel but like a hostel outside school. So we had a prison yard in that hostel. It's just a room that they can lock you up in if you do something so bad that they will need to restrain you or something. So you know actually something actually happened. A group of girls gossiping, and let's not go into the details, guys. But it actually led to like fights, like tearing of clothes and everything. The security, they had to call them in and pack them as they were naked, half naked and everything, pack them to the prison for their head to calm down. So that was what I just wanted to share. Like it was messy that day, and it was all because of she said, I said, they said, she said. You understand? So it was messy. It was very dramatic. Girls, anywhere that you have girls, like there tends to be like a lot
Yeah,
of
love
army,
drama,
but
yes.
a lot of drama and all those stuff.
And that's why I avoid Amebo. I can't fight. I stay away. I don't like seeing people fight, so I stay away from anything
Are
that
you
will.
serious?
Anything that will
I'm here
fight.
for the drama. I'm here for the fight.
Ah,
Like, as long as it doesn't have to do with me, though. As long as I'm not involved, I'll be a bystander. Because me, if I don't get strength, you beat me, I'll cry. Let me just be on the sideline and watch you people. So have you ever witnessed where something you told someone, like an army boy you did in peace and quiet in your corner with your friend, your two or three friends, you just shared something with them that you heard, you see this person, I heard that her mother used to follow one allergy, that's where they used to bring their money from. I heard that there was this one I arranged in school then that they adopted one girl, and that the family man, it's crazy. Let's not just go into that. So, like, have you ever been in that situation and you said something and people actually took it and went out, like spread it, and you come out and you're not hearing like things that you said in secret, being broadcasted everywhere, and you are shocked. And maybe when they even know those things, they still know that you are the one that said it. You'll be like, Emanuela said, Agafe said.
So I actually have an experience like that.
Okay.
Not like it's me that said.
Okay.
So it happened when I was in school. So there was this girl. She's very slim. I mean, like very, very slim. So I don't know what led to what.
So she's thin.
I mean, I didn't say it.
Clear. She's thin.
So
Okay.
something led to something. We came the next day for lectures, and we started hearing that somebody said that she had AIDS. I mean, it was so bad that throughout the week of the lecture, we didn't see the girl.
Wow.
We didn't see her in school. She was not in her hostel. It was so bad. I mean,
Yeah, I think I've had an experience, but it's the same thing. It's not me said.
You guys, that's suspicious. Are you sure? That's very suspicious. You said it's not you. This and not you.
I mean, I came to school.
People should own your Amebo with your features.
Oh no. Now, this one, I didn't live in the hostel environment. I lived off campus.
Okay.
So I just came inside school the next morning, and I mean, I have classmates, we are close, we roll, and I'm not hearing that they say the girl. And you know someone that's so thin.
Like evidence there.
So it was so bad. And you know one thing that they're talking about somebody and you start looking out for that person. Throughout that day on the lecture
You start
hall,
looking for her everywhere.
we didn't see her.
Ah,
And then those in the same hostel with her said she's not inside
the
the hostel. They
hostel.
saw her in the morning, but later in the day they didn't see her. For a week, we didn't see her. So that's why I say, like, most times when people react to Amebo, is the weight of their Amebo.
Exactly.
So this is why I feel like, okay, I mean, sometimes some Amebo.
You just rather just keep quiet and have your
Honestly,
peace.
Because
And
I just heard it and I started looking out. Not that I said, oh.
so you, when you
heard
heard that thing, did you go and meet another person to tell the person, I heard this girl has this?
See, let's not go there.
Let's not go there. Why?
Let's not go there. You know, because it's spreading.
It's
somebody that
spreading,
told
and you
me.
helped it spread.
No, I didn't help it to spread. I only asked after her. I will be truthful in this one. I asked after her. I mean,
How did you ask?
all right. No, it's a good question.
How did you ask exactly? How
So
did you
how
refer
I
to? What did you
asked-
refer to her?
How I asked, the girl, she has a name, but I'm not going to call her name here.
Yeah.
So I asked someone in her hostel, right? That's after a week we've not seen her, because I didn't go asking that very day.
Hope you guys later saw her though.
Yes, we did. So actually, after some weeks, because after that week, the upper one, you know, one thing about Amebo or rumors or anything,
Has quiet down after some
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
it just rings for that moment.
Yeah.
Then the next time everybody forgets it. The only thing is that when you are passing, they might look at you 2 times, but believe you me, next week nobody cares. So that's actually what happened. First off, she came back. So a few of our very tight people, we are always working with her, to give her that sense of security and all of that.
Okay.
They are always going everywhere with her. But after a week, I mean, we too, we just, when you
Forgot it.
understand that, okay, this person, you've not seen her for weeks because of this thing that happened, you don't want to make things so difficult for them.
Exactly.
Don't even
And you
want
even
to
realize that it's
person.
not true. Because with time you're going to realize that it's not actually true. It's just gossip.
Just gossip.
That someone must have sit down one side and concocted and spread just to
Just because she's
hurt somebody. You said you had something like that to say.
Okay, yes. There was a girl in my hostel. I won't call her name. She had I think she has like a mental issue. I believe she has like a mental issue. So she, I think we were going for 8 a.m. class that day. They went to Pep, and so, I left. I think I left. I knew that there was something going on between her and one other babe because she had said something that somebody had said, and then the girl, she did not know about. Nobody told her. Like, it's not your business, but then it's your business. So she now went to go and confront her about it and said, somebody told me that you said so and so and so and so. And the way her mental state works, she can get very violent.
Wow.
With knife, with anything that
Are you
sees
serious?
around her and all. And so when I saw that they were just arguing, I mean, it was a heated up argument, and when it becomes physical and all, I don't want to be involved. And so I didn't even want to know what the situation. Till now, I didn't even know what they were arguing about. I didn't know that it was somebody that told somebody that told somebody.
Exactly. And
everything. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to leave and everything. And so I left and I went to class. And then I got to class. The people that left, they were not even in my room. That left. I went to school and I went to go and hear the story
in school
of what is going on in my
your
room.
room.
When I was listening to it,
You be wondering, where did all this one happen?
like, I just said something like, oh, this girl has always been like that. That's just a statement I made. Oh, this girl has always been like that. Oh, I beg. And I did not know that my own.
I started.
I now asked it. So I just heard that later, then the people that were still left in the hostel now came and gave another side of the gist too, and then added the ones that we
They
didn't
added,
see,
okay.
and then said that, oh, they were running around with knife and she was getting physical and she wanted to
Stab
actually stab her, if not that they held her
held
back
him.
and everything. And so I mean, I was not involved in the gist. I didn't know what was going on in this, but then they now said they were going to send everybody home.
Oh,
They were in my room.
that was big.
To go and
The school authorities.
Yes, but I was fighting for myself because I didn't even know.
You don't know what
what
at
was
that
going
point.
on.
I know they there. I know follow.
I don't follow. I don't
And
follow.
the funny thing is that it was not even that deep. Like it was not
Exactly.
serious. It was not an insultive something. It was not something that. It was just something that, oh, I don't like you. They don't like themselves. So you just come and tell me that, oh, I heard that you said so and so about me, and then
Fight.
okay,
So
is that you say sorry, or is that you
exactly.
try to say, oh,
Yeah,
I
move
didn't
on.
say it, or oh, I just heard it, and it was just something that was just something that can
Something
just
minor.
yeah, something minor, and then she was getting so physical and everything, and at the end of the day, she ran away, and went to find her on the express road, hugging a tree.
Ah.
I don't know how she got there. I don't know how everything happened.
She
But
got mental
I
problem.
was, but I was actually I was actually trying to fight for myself not to go home because I didn't want to go and face my family members that
Exactly.
I was not in the fight
I was
though.
not in the fight, so I just heard and I just found myself there. But yeah, that's
Oh,
what.
that's
Wow.
crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Really?
That's
What an experience.
That's crazy.
But really, in this social media era, right? I mean, we all have phones. We're all there in social media, even being very active that we contribute to it.
Mhm.
So how do we like handle all this amebo, this gist, this thing, so that putting it out there, we can
Yeah.
also help people maintain peace of mind. I mean, you see bloggers, they blog about one thing just to get traction, just to have people flood their pages and all of that. But I mean, what really do you guys suggest, or what's your opinion
About
on using socials?
so
Your own account, actually.
so maybe I think I'll share an experience, but maybe not mine though. So I've had a friend actually see herself in problem because of something she said on social media. You know, right now social media is not smiling, like especially all these celebrities that once you say something they come for you with cuts and everything. Like they come for you with everything they have, especially when what you're saying is actually not true and it's like very witty, like humongous, like very drastic, and you're saying it. So they will come for you with everything they have. Just that's how many people find themselves in hot Gbese. So this my friend actually placed a comment that, so it's TikTok actually. So she has like a little fame on TikTok, and she has quite a number of followers, and she saw a write up about two people are fighting, two social media TikToks. I won't call them celebrities, but creators, yeah. TikTok creators having a clash, and they are disturbing themselves and insulting themselves, and you come under the comment of one of them that you actually like, and she said something like, okay, she had an abortion. She has had how many abortions over the years? She's referring to the other one. So you come under that. She came under that comment section and was like attesting to it. She was not like she attested to it. She just said, I grew up with her, so I knew that time that she was sick. There was this point that she was always sick, that they didn't see her for a long time. Like maybe that was when she actually did the abortion and everything. So it was quite messy, and that was how the girl, the other one that is on the receiving end of this whole thing, had to trace her. Say, you. He first of all came on that her reply and was like, you, I'll meet you and you tell me how you know me. Like she was like, because she said I know her from way back. Do you understand? When growing up and everything, that she has always known her as wayward and everything. So she said, you, I'll come and meet you and you tell me. So it was that bad. Like then she'll be walking on the road, people will come and meet her and tell her that they are looking for you, because it got so big. Do you understand? Like people, young girls and boys are quite, good with TikToks these days. So they must have seen those things. And once something starts blowing up, algorithm is going to take it out of proportion. So a lot of people around them were seeing the comments and they'll come and meet and say, see, oh, this girl is looking for you. Go and hide, oh, run, oh. So the point it got to her parents. Her parents had to take the girl out of the place, out of the town, because the girl was threatening thunder and brainstorm. Like, if I catch you, you will tell me when, and you explain to me how we know each other, because obviously
it's ruining her reputation.
do you understand? It was that bad, and I'm sure if that girl had gotten a hold of this, my friend I'm talking about, and since that day, she first of all blocked her account on social media, all socials, TikTok. Till now, she's not doing TikTok.
Wow.
She learned a bit, like it was bad. She would stay, her body would be shaking. She'd be like that. She feels, because at a point she even felt like the other girl went spiritual with her, because she was feeling very scared. She would be dreaming nonsense,
most
sleeping
times it's
and
the
dream.
guilt.
Do you understand? Most times it's the
Much,
guilt.
yes.
Do you get? So if this is just what Amebo landed her into, and if she was just catching cruise.
Ah.
Do you understand? You just go under
Some cruise.
do you understand? You just go under celebrities comment sections and write
I know
things
of someone
just
that
because you don't
actually
like
have
them.
like a, what do they call that? I don't know what they call it.
A troll
But that,
account.
yes, she has that stroll account just to stroke people. That's all she does.
Ah,
So this situation
is
whereby
she
they get a
faceless?
phone.
Yeah, it's a troll
I mean,
account. Most times
she's
it's like a
faceless.
burner account.
Yeah.
I call it online. So most like
She just
you can't
yeah,
trace
go
the
see her,
account.
she's just laughing and she doesn't she derives so much joy in
In it. Do you
Yeah, there are
understand?
people that do that, but like especially those that do like football bands and all of that. Most
Okay.
times there are pages like that too.
Wow.
That just troll
Man.
people.
The
can't
girl
might
was
trace it
so
online.
scared in that period. She closed every social media. So for her right now, social media is out.
It's
She
out.
can never go under someone's comments now and write something funny.
Yeah.
Even laughing emoji she will not put. Do you understand? Exactly. So that is what I have to say about social media bans and everything. You know, these petty gossips. You don't know where it will land you, so you just have to, be careful.
So more like don't comment if you don't have anything nice to say. Just
Exactly.
cool and
Yes.
Even if you feel bitter about what that person said or posted,
just
Say anything.
say it in your mind now.
call your friend. You should
Yeah,
do the
like
tata for
in
together.
inside, yes,
You don't need to say it out, write it under their comment. They can come for you.
They will not even
Exactly.
Social media is very crazy.
Very crazy.
And there are
Like
persons that
right
are
now.
very good that no matter how you try to hide, they will find you.
Do you understand?
Like, find you. Even
Exactly.
with burner accounts, some persons can see trace burner accounts. Like some persons are that good. Social
Yeah.
media is very crazy. For
Very.
example, Whiskey and the video is fighting. Like, you can't just keep quiet and observe.
That's crazy.
Just keep quiet and don't just say anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So what do you guys think should be the what do you think in Nigeria settings today? What do you think is the consequences? Like we've already said, find you and
Yeah.
beat you. What other thing do you think can come up from Amebo that someone did?
On social media, right?
Maybe not necessarily social, maybe in school right now, someone did something. What do you think is consequences that the person could face?
I'll just say it on a general level. On social media parts, it can bring like down. Let me give this example. Some persons do this old trolling with their business accounts, and that's just I like.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's like with your business account, and so you want me to patronize you. Like I see your comment under this kind of thing, and some persons even like. For example, many of us know Vicky James, right?
Yes.
And what she does is when you give a bad comment, she pins your bad comment.
Yeah, so that
attention you
people
want. You get
you
that.
get
Imagine
it.
the business page.
Your page.
Yes, your page, what you sell, and then under the
Now
comments,
go
things
to
like
your profile to like view
view
your
it.
profile
So and then you see
everything,
people
Interesting.
post say things like, oh you want me to
buy
you,
you,
sell, and this
exactly.
kind of
go
bitter
under that
person you are.
especially if they are a fan of Vicky James. They'll now go
Exactly.
under your
VJ
page,
and
especially if your business page.
Your business
You'll now
page.
go under it and say all sorts of things, and it's just bringing your business
down.
Yeah, so it
So
brings
this
that
is
like
like a
decline in
consequence.
business, and then you're trying to use social media to build your business. That way, you've defeated the whole purpose of the social media
Interesting.
already. And then in normal settings, now for the person on the receiving end, if the person has low self-esteem, it could really go bad. And even if the person does not have it could lead the person to have low self-esteem, especially if it's a very weighty one. You might just be saying something. It's cruise. I just said it like that, but then the person did not picture it that way. Some of these things can go very wrong. And for you, I've said it too. Like your story, you could lose like your peace of mind.
Exactly.
You start getting scared. What's wrong with this person? Like you could lose your
Catch
peace
you.
of
Do you
mind,
understand?
and then it could also like. But there's this funny thing about like, geez, at the end of the day, when even the people you've spoken about, they see that it's on you. There's a way they will move away from you.
Do you
So, like,
understand?
somebody has
So that
started you. So that way you can even lose friends. Lose
when
so
they find out that
there's
this is what always comes from
consequences.
you, it's just
Exactly.
Amebo that you do like
and
on a
just bad
regular.
reputation. That clique, nothing good come from them. They always passing people. They're always doing this.
Just
So it's just
avoid
there's a
them.
whole lot of consequences from like when you just don't mind your business.
I think I'm that bad. My clique and I were that bad clique in school. That clique and they say,
like
this
for
people.
example, now we have like this anonymous. They will call you out in anonymous.
They don't call us.
This thing.
They don't call us tire. We are used to it. They be like, if people will be staring at people like you want to say, oh yes, that's what we do. We do that for a living. Yeah, I understand that quite well. Wow, that's a lot of consequences right there. And I can tune into the part you said, their businesses, because I've seen a student actually. She sells all these t-shirts. She was, hustling girl. No time for nonsense. She was like hustling on her own, and all of a sudden, someone just started up a rumor, because Amebo equals rumor. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
They just started up a rumor and was like, that this girl, he, if you just call her to buy, because what she sells mainly is guys t-shirts and then perfumes. Yes, perfumes in school, all these oil perfume, those small ones, that's what she sells. So that if you call her, that you can actually have something to do with her. Do you understand? That you just have to promise to buy her goods and she will come to your house, and when she comes to your lodge you offer her food and everything, like you can actually sleep with her. It was that bad. That girl had, it almost cost her business. Do you understand? Because people with ulterior motives started reaching out to her, that she didn't know how to actually distinguish which was real and which was not real. So at a point she had to switch for her peace of mind and everything. She had to switch from male products to female, just to be safe. And this actually, I'll just say it actually costed her business, because that wasn't what she wanted to do. You get, maybe she would have made more if she was in that line, but because of the whole gossip and amebo that a group of people just did, and she lost everything. So that is a very grave consequences, if I must say. So what do you have anything to say, Chini? Agape, consequences, what do you think could be the consequences of amebo
So
in Nigeria right now?
in Nigeria, there are a lot. So
Exactly. What do you
there are a
think?
lot. So but let me accept some parts of it, right? So, but what me from experience, I know that Amebo do is that, I mean, it ruins things for people. So whether emotionally,
Yeah.
whether socially, it ruins things for people.
Interesting.
So that's why I feel like consequences from Amiibo. I mean, we should just be careful.
Yeah, just
Just do Amiibo in your safe space.
that safe space is another place, but let's not go into that, because when we do, we start pointing our friends that you shouldn't even do amebo in their ear, because they will spread it. Those ones don't do, but spreading, they will help you spread. What about you? No, I think she covered everything actually. Wow, that's great. So guys, viewers, please, guys, you've heard everything we've said. We've talked about Amiibo and how it can land you in hot missing, and also we highlighted the consequences you can actually face for doing these things, for actually doing Amiibo. Like, is so I would like to leave you guys with this, and I would like to get an answer from all of us. So, right now, are we saying that Amiibo is a bad thing or a good thing?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So, me, not because I like Amiibo.
Mm.
I would define Amiibo as there are good Amiibo, there are bad Amiibo.
Therapeutic Amiibo.
You got it right. It's therapeutic. So that's the good one. You know, the good one, not the one that means harm or means danger to another person or anything. No, it's the good one. You just be like,
Good one.
you gist.
Interesting.
In fact, let me call it gist.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
That's the English name.
I baptized it. So just do it, and like I
Do
said,
your gist.
yeah, do it with a safe circle. People that after talking to them, I mean, you have peace of mind that yes, yeah, oh, you know, not the ones that after telling them they'll go and find that person. They don't know the person, no.
I want to verify your information.
They'll go and find the person, and on verifying that information, they'll be like, she said,
And they have called your name.
and they have called your name, and that's how fight used to start actually.
Exactly.
So please
Do
good Amiibo, like gist with your safe people and have peace of mind.
Exactly. What about you?
Well,
I think I know what you will say. You rather go for no.
Yes, no, but then
It's not.
some of these things that they are involved. And like you said, we have good ones or bad ones.
thank you.
It depends on like how you put it, right?
Okay.
Because how do you just say someone say, okay, someone comes to me and say, I'm still going to use the video. Like, and the video and this person fight. Oh, they're fighting again. Okay, that gives
Yeah,
me
do you
something. That
understand?
gives
That
me
one is
something.
like,
And I'm on my phone. Oh, okay, I'm checking Twitter, and I'm just really enjoying. I'm just scrolling. I'm not doing Amebo.
yes,
I'm doing
yes.
Amebo in a way because
But
I'm in people's business. But I'm not saying anything, right? And I'm not. I don't know them. I don't know them personally. So there's what I want to say. I'm neither a fan of like both of them.
yeah,
Just so that's like a good Amebo, right? Because in a way, that kind of thing keeps. Yes, at least we know that social media today they are the ones trending. Something is
exactly.
trending, but it just
Something is
depends on
always
like how you react to it. If they bring something to you and it's not verified, someone brings something to you, this person, for example, this person has AIDS. This person come out to say, please help me have
exactly. Do you
AIDS. So you
understand?
just need to verify something before you go into, and don't be the one to start a rumor. And then if you hear a rumor, make sure that it's verified.
Guys with
Stick
you
it in your
safe.
mind. Just okay, oh, just keep quiet that way. Just play safe. I'll just say
Right?
that's what the best. Just play
Honestly.
safe. Yeah, just play safe.
So,
Well,
do you want to?
I'll
Okay.
say that like I'll go with how they're good ones and they're
Bad
bad
ones,
Depends
okay.
on how you say it. Depends, even the good ones too can actually turn bad if you can say
Yes.
it wrongly. So just know how you say your amebo and say your amebo right and still be at peace with yourself and
Oh.
still play safe. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
So I'll go. So for me, I think I'll agree with you guys, but because I don't know how people tend to sit down and talk about people in a very degrading way and say a lot of bad things about people. Because for me, the army what I do is actually petty things that doesn't
and the amebo
exactly. And once we do it, we forget
forget
it.
like when somebody come and confront you, let's say I hear something about you.
Do you
Then
understand? You can
come and
actually
confront me about it. Can I actually say, oh,
say yes,
yeah,
I
I
what
said
I
it.
said?
Do you understand? Yeah. So that's the kind of thing. So you can actually stand and say, okay, I said this, and it might actually be true, and not necessarily bad something. Do you
Yeah.
understand? It doesn't have to be bad.
Back it up
So
with receipts.
exactly, verify your facts. Yeah, so that's for me. And wow, thank you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have really said a lot. Thank you very much. And I hope you guys, our viewers, you guys are got a lot from what we've said so far. I hope you guys learned a lot from what we said. You can do your Amebo, but just be careful. Prioritize your peace of mind, prioritize your safety and other people's safety as well, not just yours, because Amebo entails like the victim and then the suspects or whatever. So so you have to prioritize your own safety and that of the people on the receiving end. Think about them. Place yourself on their on their shoes. Place yourself in their shoes and just think about it before you say anything, if it's going to hurt someone badly or not, and if it's going to just keep quiet and move on with your life. Life is that simple. All right, thank you very much. I think we've come to the end of this session, how Amebo can land you in hot whiskey and how to stay safe. And I'm sure we've given you guys a lot of tips on how to stay safe, how to play it safe for your circle, for yourself, for your everybody. All right, thank you for joining us today, and we'll be seeing you guys on the next episode of Stone Circle Podcast. Let's talk safety and preach peace of mind. Okay, and guys, please do not forget to click on the link below if you have any experience or any tips you would like to share with us, to tell us your story about your experience with Amebo and Gbese and everything. Click on the link and share with us everything you want to share. We are always here to listen. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.